Hey everyone, InKensify here. So for today's video, I kind of wanted to briefly talk about the 4 latest Trails localizations and their release dates. So there's been a varying amount of excitement and disappointment regarding the release dates of the said games. And if you already aren't in the know, the release date of Trails from Zero is set to release sometime in 2022. And in 2023, Azure, Nayuta, and Reverie is set to release that year. So I know a lot of people are hopeful for Reverie to get localized sometime in 2022. Myself included, but unfortunately we're gonna have to wait an extra year, 2023, for that to happen. So prior to Trails into Reverie's original Japanese release, they released PS4 Kai versions of Zero and Azure on PS4. Now, if you played those games, when you first start a new game in Trails into Reverie, the game prompts you if you have and would like to load clear data from those games for some clear data bonuses. Now, they could have probably disregarded that section of the game entirely. It's very non-essential, really, but I think fans would have really been unhappy if they cut that part out. So I think this put them in a very weird position because they know everybody wants the Crossbell arc officially localized. And coincidentally, the Geofront team happened to be working on Zero and Azure, so Nisa probably thought to themselves, hey, you know, let's partner up with them. That way we can get the product out to the fans at least a little bit quicker as opposed to doing the entire thing, you know, on our own. So, and here we are. So you might be asking yourself, well, aren't the Zero and Azure localizations already done? Why is it taking so long for them to release it then? Well, yes, it's more or less done. They still have to look through the script to make sure, you know, it's something that they're okay releasing. And then they have to make sure it works on your PS4, your PS5, your Switch, your PC, whatever the hell kind of PC you're using, so on and so forth. And also, we've waited so long for an official Crossbell localization already. A little bit longer isn't going to kill us. We've already waited forever. And at the end of the day, we would just want a good product released rather than a rush product that everyone's kind of unhappy with. So let's just be patient. And that being said, what are some realistic release dates we can actually expect for these games? Now, my prediction is, now for Zero, they said it's going to release in fall of 2022. So in all likelihood, that should get released either in September or October. Now, for 2023, I think the first game to be released will be Trails to Azure, and I believe that will likely get released either during March or sometime during April. And why do I say March or April? Well, those 2 months have also been pretty common release dates for Falcom titles, so I'm assuming it's going to release then. Also, it gives us about, you know what, a good 4 to 5 months, you know, between playing Zero and Azure. So I think that's a pretty good, you know, gap between the games. Next up, for Nayuta, I believe that I'm going to predict that game gets released second in 2023, and it should get released probably in June as well. And why do I say June? Well, just a couple days ago, even prior to this video, PS4 Kai version of Nayuta was actually released for the PS4. So that's really all I'm going off of. So I'm predicting for a June 2023 release for Nayuta. Now, and as for Hajimari, I think we can all easily predict this should get likely released in September of 2023 as well, barring no delay, as that's when a lot of games have also been released, sometime in September. And also that should give us a good 5-6 month gap in between playing Azure and Trails into Reverie. With Nayuta being released in between Azure and Reverie, it gives people the option, you know, to kind of play it as we wait for Reverie. It's a spin-off game, you don't have to play it, but the option to play it will be there. And I think releasing it before Trails into Reverie is going to make for a very interesting conversation, because I'm very interested in actually playing that game again myself, because I really want to reassess some theories I have in regards to the Nayuta spin-off series being canon, I guess. But that's a conversation for another time. We'll see in about 2 years from now. But anyways, and hopefully within 3 to 4 years we'll get a localization of Kuro no Kiseki, hopefully, because there's absolutely no way we could possibly get that game out to us before Hajimari releases. There's absolutely no way that's going to happen, because they're in the middle of localizing 4 games, and they really don't have much time to actually work on it. So realistically, that's not, we're gonna have to wait a while for that after Hajimari is out. So when reality sets in, we gotta wait a couple of years. But anyways, just kind of wanted to get this off my chest. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. It would mean a lot, and it would definitely help out the channel. And also consider following me on Twitter, or maybe joining my Discord community. We're having a lot of fun over there. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys soon.